Before we dive into our story, I want to welcome all of you to Woo English, where we learn English through captivating stories. Our tales are crafted with clear and simple sentences, perfect for enhancing your language skills. If you enjoy our journey today, please don't forget to press the like button to reward us. Your likes and comments motivate us to bring more stories your way. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this adventure together. Remember, your thoughts and impressions are invaluable to us, so feel free to write a comment sharing your experience. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Early Sparks. In the small village of Smiljan, Croatia, nestled among lush green hills and clear flowing streams, a child was born who would one day light up the world with his ideas. This child, Nikola Tesla, came into the world during a lightning storm in the summer of 1856. His mother, Juka, was a creative woman who made her own household tools and had a knack for solving problems. His father, Milutin, was a priest, a man of faith and words. From them, Nikola inherited a blend of creativity and curiosity that would define his path. Nikola grew up surrounded by nature and the simplicity of village life. Yet, even as a young boy, he was anything but simple. He was curious about the world around him, always asking questions that no one else thought to ask. He wondered why the wind blew, how birds could fly, and what made the stars shine. His mind was like a sponge, soaking up every bit of knowledge he encountered. One day, while playing near his home, Nikola witnessed a sight that would stick with him for the rest of his life. A lightning bolt struck a tree nearby, splitting it in half and setting it ablaze. While others might have been scared, Nikola was fascinated. He asked his father about the force behind such power. His father explained that it was electricity, a mysterious energy that could be both beautiful and destructive. From that moment, electricity became an obsession for Nikola. Nikola's family was not wealthy, but they were rich in knowledge. His mother, despite never having had a formal education, could memorize Serbian epic poems and solve mathematical problems that even the local school teachers found challenging. Nikola inherited his mother's memory and her problem-solving skills. He would listen to her stories and repeat them word for word, days, even weeks later. He also showed an early talent for mathematics, solving problems faster than anyone else in his class. As Nikola grew older, his experiments became more ambitious. He built a small water wheel in the stream near his home, inspired by the mills he saw in the village. Unlike the mills, though, his wheel had no practical purpose. It was an experiment, a way to understand the forces of water and motion. Nikola also had a deep love for animals. He was known to bring home injured birds and other creatures, nursing them back to health with a gentleness that surprised his family. He believed that all living things were connected by invisible forces, and he dreamed of finding ways to harness those forces to benefit the world. At school, Nikola was a standout student, especially in physics and mathematics. But he was not interested in learning by rote. He wanted to understand the why and the how. This often led him to question his teachers, much to their annoyance. But Nikola could not help himself. His thirst for knowledge was unquenchable. One of Nikola's most memorable experiments happened when he was just a teenager. He attempted to fly by jumping off the roof of a barn, equipped with a large umbrella he believed could slow his fall, much like the wings of a bird. The experiment, predictably, did not end well. Nikola emerged bruised, but undeterred. Failure was merely a stepping stone to understanding. Despite these early setbacks, Nikola's passion for invention and discovery only grew stronger. He read everything he could get his hands on, from books on physics and engineering to works of philosophy and poetry. He began to see the world as a vast, interconnected system, filled with possibilities waiting to be unlocked. As he approached the end of his schooling, Nikola knew that he wanted to spend his life exploring the mysteries of electricity and mechanics. He dreamed of going to the best engineering schools in Europe, of inventing machines that could change the world. But he also knew that his journey would not be easy. His family had little money, and the road to becoming an inventor was fraught with challenges. Yet, Nikola was undeterred. He had faced doubts and failures before, and he had always persevered. With the support of his family, especially his mother, who believed in his genius with all her heart, Nikola set his sights on the future. He was determined to turn his dreams into reality, to explore the sparks of curiosity that had been ignited in him from a young age. As the chapter of his childhood closed, Nikola Tesla was on the brink of stepping into a world that was not quite ready for his ideas. But he was ready to challenge the unknown, armed with his intellect, his creativity, and his vision of a future, powered by the mysterious force that had fascinated him since he was a boy: electricity. The story of Nikola Tesla is not just about the inventions he would go on to create. It's about the journey of a curious mind, a mind that saw the world not as it was, but as it could be. It's a tale of perseverance, of daring to dream big, and of never giving up, no matter the odds. And it all began in the small village of Smiljan, with a boy who dared to ask why and how. Chapter 2. The Move to America. Nikola Tesla's life in Europe was a journey of learning and discovery, but he knew that to truly make his mark on the world, he needed to go to America. He had heard stories of this distant land, a place where inventors and dreamers were turning their wildest fantasies into reality. For a man with a mind bursting with ideas, America was the land of opportunity, the place where his dreams could take flight. With his heart set on this new adventure, Tesla began to prepare for his journey. It was not an easy decision to leave his home, his family, and everything familiar behind, but Tesla was driven by a force stronger than fear: his unwavering belief in his own potential. He had a vision of a world transformed by electricity, and he knew that in America he could turn that vision into reality. The day of his departure finally arrived. Tesla stood on the deck of the ship that would take him across the Atlantic Ocean, looking back at the receding shores with a mix of excitement and apprehension. He had little more than the clothes on his back and a small bundle of belongings, but in his mind he carried a treasure trove of ideas waiting to be unleashed. The journey across the ocean was long and arduous. The ship was crowded, the conditions far from comfortable, but Tesla hardly noticed. He spent his days on deck, watching the endless expanse of water, lost in thought. He imagined the future, a world lit by his inventions, a society transformed by the power of electricity. At night, he gazed at the stars, feeling a deep connection to the universe and its hidden forces. After weeks at sea, the ship finally approached the shores of America. Tesla's first glimpse of his new home was the Statue of Liberty, standing tall and proud against the skyline of New York City. It was a symbol of freedom and possibility, and to Tesla, it felt like a welcome from the future he was determined to build. As he stepped off the ship and onto American soil, Tesla felt a surge of excitement. He had arrived in New York City with just 4 cents in his pocket, but he was rich in ambition and determination. The city was bustling, a cacophony of sounds, sights, and smells that was both overwhelming and exhilarating. It was a place of contrasts, of towering buildings and crowded streets, of wealth and poverty living side by side. Tesla's first days in New York were challenging. He had no friends, no job, and hardly any money. He wandered the streets, marveling at the electricity that powered the city's lights and machines. It was a reminder of why he had come, of the dreams he was chasing. Determined to make a start, Tesla began looking for work. He used his knowledge of engineering and electricity to land a job, but it was hard labor, far removed from the world-changing inventions he dreamed of creating. Yet, Tesla did not despair. He knew that this was just the beginning, that he had to start somewhere. It was during this time that Tesla had a chance encounter that would change his life. He met an engineer who recognized his talent and introduced him to Thomas Edison, the famous inventor. Edison was a towering figure in the world of electricity, a man whose work Tesla had admired from afar. Meeting Edison was a moment Tesla would never forget. He was offered a job, a chance to work alongside one of the greatest inventors of the time. It was an opportunity Tesla had dreamed of, a step towards realizing his own ambitions. But Tesla's time with Edison would not be as he imagined. The two men were very different, both in their personalities and in their visions for the future of electricity. Tesla believed in the power of alternating current, AC, while Edison was a champion of direct current, DC. It was a fundamental disagreement that would eventually lead Tesla to strike out on his own. Despite the challenges, Tesla's move to America was the beginning of a remarkable journey. In New York City, with its towering buildings and bustling streets, Tesla found the perfect backdrop for his grand ambitions. He faced setbacks and difficulties, but he also found opportunities and allies. He had arrived in America with nothing but a head full of ideas, and those ideas would soon begin to take shape, changing the world in ways he had only dreamed of. As Tesla looked out at the city that had become his new home, he knew that he had made the right choice. America was a land of endless possibility, a place where dreams could become reality, and Nikola Tesla was ready to dream big. Chapter 3. Working with Edison. Nikola Tesla's arrival in New York City marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one filled with hope and the promise of making his dreams a reality. Among these dreams was the opportunity to work with Thomas Edison, a man whose name was synonymous with electricity and innovation. Tesla admired Edison for his work and saw in him a kindred spirit, a fellow inventor who had harnessed the power of electricity to light up the world. Little did he know, this partnership would test his resolve and ultimately lead him to find his own path. Tesla's first encounter with Edison was a moment he had long anticipated. Edison was a formidable figure, known for his practical inventions and business acumen. He had brought electric light to the streets and homes of America, changing the way people lived. Tesla approached Edison with a mix of respect and excitement, eager to contribute his own ideas and learn from the master inventor. Edison, for his part, recognized Tesla's brilliance and offered him a position. Tesla was tasked with improving Edison's direct current, DC generators, a challenge he accepted with enthusiasm. It was an opportunity to put his knowledge to practical use, to be part of the electrification of America. Tesla worked tirelessly, often spending long hours in the workshop, experimenting and refining. He was driven by a belief in the potential of electricity to transform the world, and he saw his work with Edison as a step towards realizing that vision. However, it wasn't long before Tesla's ideas began to diverge from Edison's. Tesla was a proponent of alternating current, AC. A form of electricity he believed was more efficient and versatile than Edison's DC. AC could be transmitted over long distances without significant loss of power, making it ideal for a nationwide electrical grid. Tesla tried to convince Edison of the merits of AC, but Edison was deeply invested in DC and dismissed Tesla's ideas. The difference in opinion between Tesla and Edison was not just technical, it was a fundamental disagreement about the future of electricity. Edison saw electricity as a business, a way to light homes and power industries. Tesla, on the other hand, saw it as a force that could unlock new possibilities, a way to achieve things people had only dreamed of. As Tesla continued to work for Edison, he grew increasingly frustrated. He felt that his ideas were not being taken seriously, that he was being held back. Despite his contributions, he and Edison frequently clashed, their differing visions for the future of electricity creating a rift between them. The situation reached a breaking point when Tesla proposed a redesign of Edison's generators to make them more efficient. Edison, skeptical of Tesla's approach, promised him a significant bonus if he succeeded. Tesla worked day and night, pouring all his energy into the project. In the end, he succeeded, presenting Edison with greatly improved generators. However, when Tesla asked for the promised bonus, Edison laughed it off, saying he had been joking. Tesla was devastated. He had worked tirelessly, believing in the promise Edison had made. This betrayal was a clear sign that he and Edison would never see eye to eye. It was a lesson in the realities of the business world, a world where promises could be made lightly and broken just as easily. Feeling undervalued and disillusioned, Tesla made the difficult decision to leave Edison's company. It was a risky move, giving up a stable job with no clear prospects ahead. But for Tesla, it was a matter of principle. He could not continue to work for someone who did not share his vision, who did not understand the true potential of electricity. Leaving Edison marked the end of one chapter in Tesla's life and the beginning of another. He found himself once again on the streets of New York, with little money and no job. But he was not the same man who had arrived in America with just 4 cents in his pocket. He had gained valuable experience, had stood up for his beliefs, and was more determined than ever to pursue his vision. Tesla's time working with Edison had taught him that to make his dreams a reality, he would have to do it on his own. He began to seek out investors, to share his ideas with anyone who would listen. He faced rejection and skepticism, but he also found people who believed in him, who saw the genius in his ideas. The decision to strike out on his own was not an easy one, but it was necessary. Tesla knew that the future he envisioned, a world powered by alternating current, was too important to give up on. He was ready to face the challenges ahead, to prove that his ideas could change the world. In leaving Edison, Tesla had not only freed himself from a partnership that stifled his creativity, he had set himself on a path to greatness. It was a path fraught with difficulties, but it was his own, and as he would soon discover, it was a path that would lead him to some of the greatest achievements of his life. Chapter 4: The Battle of the Currents. In the late 19th century, a great battle was being waged, not with guns or swords, but with ideas and inventions. This was the battle of the currents, a struggle to decide how electricity would be brought into homes and businesses across America. At the heart of this battle were two men, Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison. Their rivalry would change the course of history. Nikola Tesla, having left Edison's company, was more determined than ever to pursue his vision for alternating current, AC. He believed that AC was superior to direct current, DC, the system promoted by Edison. AC could travel long distances without losing power, making it ideal for a nationwide electrical system. Tesla saw its potential to revolutionize the way people used electricity. On the other side was Thomas Edison, a man deeply invested in DC. Edison had built his reputation and business on DC power and saw AC as a threat. He was not about to give up without a fight. Edison launched a campaign to discredit AC, claiming it was dangerous and unreliable. He staged public demonstrations where animals were harmed to show the supposed dangers of AC. Edison's tactics were ruthless, but he was fighting to protect his interests. Tesla, however, was not alone in his quest. He found a powerful ally in George Westinghouse, an inventor and businessman who saw the value of AC. Westinghouse believed in Tesla's vision and agreed to help him bring AC to the world. Together, they set out to prove that AC was safe and efficient. The first major test of AC came with the Chicago World's Fair in 1893. It was a grand event, attended by millions of people from all over the world. Tesla and Westinghouse seized the opportunity to showcase AC power. They bid for the contract to light the fair, competing against Edison's DC system. Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract, and the fair became a dazzling display of AC's capabilities. The fairgrounds were illuminated with thousands of electric lights, powered by AC. It was a sight to behold, a wonder of the modern world. People were amazed by the beauty and power of electricity. The success of the fair was a significant victory for Tesla and Westinghouse. It proved that AC was not only safe, but also more practical than DC for large-scale use. But the battle of the currents was far from over. The next challenge was to build a power plant at Niagara Falls, to harness the energy of the falls and convert it to electricity. This was a massive project, one that would require all of Tesla's genius and Westinghouse's business acumen. Once again, they faced competition from Edison, who was determined to see DC prevail. Tesla and Westinghouse worked tirelessly on the Niagara project. It was a monumental task, but they were driven by the belief that they were creating the future. In 1896, their efforts bore fruit. The Niagara Falls power plant began operation, generating AC power that was transmitted over long distances to light homes and businesses in Buffalo, New York. It was a historic achievement, the first large-scale use of AC power. The success of the Niagara Falls project marked the turning point in the battle of the currents. AC had proven itself on the world stage. It was efficient, safe, and capable of bringing electricity to people far and wide. In the years that followed, AC became the standard for electrical power in the United States and around the world. The Battle of the Currents was more than just a rivalry between two men. It was a struggle between old ideas and new, between holding on to the past and embracing the future. Tesla and Edison were both brilliant inventors, but they had different visions for the future of electricity. Tesla's victory in the Battle of the Currents was not just a personal triumph. It was a victory for progress and innovation. He had faced opposition, skepticism, and even deceit. But he never gave up. Tesla believed in the power of his ideas, and he fought to make them a reality. In the end, the battle of the currents was about more than AC versus DC. It was about the impact of electricity on society. Tesla's work helped to usher in a new era, an age of light and power that transformed the world. Thanks to his vision and perseverance, electricity became a force for change, improving the lives of millions of people. The battle of the currents was a testament to the power of innovation and the importance of following one's convictions. It showed that, with determination and ingenuity, even the most daunting challenges can be overcome. Tesla's legacy is not just the electricity that powers our homes, but the spirit of innovation that lights the way to the future. Chapter 5: Niagara Falls Power. Nikola Tesla had always been fascinated by the natural world, seeing in it the potential to change how people lived. Among the wonders of nature, Niagara Falls held a special place in his imagination. The falls were not just a beautiful sight, they were a source of untapped power, waiting to be harnessed. Tesla's dream was to capture this power and use it to generate electricity. This dream was about to become a reality, marking a turning point in the history of energy. In the late 19th century, the idea of using Niagara Falls to generate electricity was revolutionary. People had used water to power mills for centuries, but the scale of Tesla's vision was unprecedented. He imagined a world where the energy of the falls could be captured and transmitted across long distances, lighting up cities and powering industries. This was the promise of alternating current, AC, the technology Tesla had championed in the battle of the currents. Tesla's partnership with George Westinghouse was crucial to making this dream a reality. Westinghouse believed in Tesla's vision and had the resources to support it. Together, they took on the challenge of building the first hydroelectric power plant at Niagara Falls. It was a daunting task, but Tesla was driven by the belief that his invention could transform the world. The construction of the power plant was a monumental effort. Workers toiled day and night to build the massive turbines and generators that would convert the energy of the falls into electricity. Tesla was deeply involved in the project, overseeing every detail and ensuring that his designs were accurately followed. He knew that the success of the Niagara Falls power plant would prove once and for all the superiority of AC over direct current, DC. The challenges were immense. The project faced technical difficulties, financial hurdles, and skepticism from those who doubted it could be done. But Tesla and Westinghouse persevered, driven by the conviction that their work would benefit humanity. Finally, in 1896, the power plant was completed. It was a moment of triumph for Tesla. The plant used the power of Niagara Falls to generate electricity, which was then transmitted to Buffalo, New York, over 20 miles away. It was the first time in history that electrical power had been transmitted over such a long distance. The impact of the Niagara Falls power plant was immediate and profound. It marked the beginning of the electrical age, a time when electricity became a central part of everyday life. Cities were illuminated by electric light, industries were powered by electric motors, and people began to enjoy the benefits of electrical appliances. The success of the Niagara Falls project showed that AC was the future of electricity. Tesla's dream had come true, but its significance went far beyond the technical achievement. The Niagara Falls power plant was a symbol of human ingenuity and the power of innovation. It demonstrated that with courage and determination, people could harness the forces of nature for the benefit of society. The Niagara Falls power plant also had a lasting impact on America and the world. It paved the way for the development of other hydroelectric plants and the expansion of electrical power systems. It contributed to the economic growth of the United States and improved the quality of life for millions of people. For Tesla, the completion of the Niagara Falls power plant was a validation of his life's work. It was proof that his inventions could change the world and that his vision of a future powered by electricity was not just a dream, but a reality. The plant was a testament to the power of perseverance, to Tesla's belief that nothing was impossible if one was willing to work for it. The story of the Niagara Falls power plant is a reminder of the potential of human creativity and the importance of following one's dreams. It shows that even the most ambitious projects can be realized with hard work and determination. Tesla's legacy is not just the electricity that powers our homes, but the inspiration he provides to dreamers and inventors everywhere. The Niagara Falls power plant stands as a monument to Tesla's genius and a beacon of progress. It is a symbol of what can be achieved when visionaries like Tesla dare to dream big and refuse to give up, no matter the odds. Chapter 6: The World's Fair. In 1893, the city of Chicago was abuzz with excitement. It was the year of the World's Fair, an event that promised to showcase the wonders of the modern world. People from across the globe gathered to witness the latest achievements in science, technology, and culture. For Nikola Tesla, this was more than just an event. It was an opportunity to show the world the power of his inventions and the potential of alternating current, AC electricity. Tesla arrived in Chicago with a sense of purpose. He had already proven the superiority of AC at the Niagara Falls power project, but the World's Fair was a chance to demonstrate its possibilities to a wider audience. Tesla and his partner, Georg Westinghouse, had prepared meticulously, knowing that this was their moment to shine. The fairgrounds were a sight to behold. A city within a city, with grand buildings and pavilions set up to display the achievements of different countries and companies. The centerpiece of the fair was the electricity building, where Tesla would make his demonstrations. It was here that the battle of currents would take a dramatic turn, with Tesla and AC taking center stage. As the crowds gathered, Tesla took to the stage with a confidence that belied the importance of the moment. He began with a simple demonstration, lighting a series of electric lamps with AC power. But this was just the beginning. Tesla had more in store for his audience. With a dramatic flair, Tesla introduced his Tesla coil, a device that produced high-voltage, high-frequency alternating currents. The coil crackled to life, sending bolts of electricity through the air. The audience watched in awe as Tesla manipulated the electrical currents, making them dance at his command. But Tesla's most breathtaking demonstration was yet to come. In a display that seemed like magic, Tesla held in his hands 2 glass tubes filled with gas. As he walked among the coils, the tubes lit up with a soft glowing light, powered wirelessly by the electrical field generated by the Tesla coils. It was a sight that many had never imagined possible, a demonstration of wireless power that seemed to herald a new era of electricity. Tesla's demonstrations at the World's Fair were not just about showing off his inventions. They were about showing the world the potential of AC electricity. He wanted people to see that electricity could do more than just light up homes. It could transform society, bringing power and light to even the most remote corners of the globe. The impact of Tesla's demonstrations was immediate and profound. People talked of nothing else and the newspapers were filled with stories of the miraculous feats of electricity. Tesla became a household name, synonymous with the future of electrical power. But beyond the accolades and the admiration, Tesla's success at the World's Fair had a deeper significance. It marked a turning point in the battle of currents, convincing many of the superiority of AC. In the years that followed, AC would become the standard for electrical power, used to light cities and power industries around the world. The World's Fair also showcased Tesla's genius and his vision for the future. He was not just an inventor, he was a visionary, a man who saw the potential of electricity to change the world. His demonstrations were a glimpse into the future, a preview of a world powered by the invisible forces of electricity. For Tesla, the World's Fair was more than just a triumph. It was a validation of his life's work. He had faced skepticism and opposition, but he had persevered, driven by his belief in the power of his ideas. The fair was a vindication of his efforts, a moment when the world finally saw the truth of his vision. The story of Tesla's success at the World's Fair is a testament to the power of innovation and the importance of following one's dreams. It shows that with determination and creativity, even the most ambitious visions can become reality. Tesla's demonstrations were not just a display of electrical power. They were a beacon of hope, a sign of the wonders that the future held. As the World's Fair came to a close, Tesla left Chicago a changed man. He had achieved what many had thought impossible, and in doing so, he had changed the course of history. The fair was a reminder of the power of human ingenuity and the endless possibilities of the world of electricity. For Tesla, it was a confirmation that his journey was far from over. It was just the beginning of his quest to illuminate the world. Chapter 7: The Colorado Springs Experiments. After the triumph at the World's Fair, Nikola Tesla was more determined than ever to push the boundaries of electricity. His next grand vision was to send electricity through the air across vast distances without any wires. For this ambitious experiment, Tesla chose a place far from the bustling cities and crowded streets, Colorado Springs. Here, in the quiet expanse of the American West, Tesla would embark on one of his most daring ventures. Colorado Springs offered Tesla the isolation and space he needed for his experiments. The area's frequent lightning storms and natural electrical activity also made it an ideal location for his research into wireless transmission. Tesla constructed a unique laboratory, a large wooden structure that housed his equipment, including a massive coil that could generate powerful electrical discharges. Tesla's goal was simple in concept, yet monumental in scope: to illuminate the night sky with artificial lightning, demonstrating the potential of wireless electricity. He envisioned a world where energy could be transmitted over long distances without the need for cables or wires, powering cities, industries, and homes with the flick of a switch. The experiments began with Tesla experimenting with different frequencies and voltages, pushing his equipment to its limits. His work was a blend of science and art, as he meticulously adjusted his machines to create the conditions needed for wireless transmission. One of Tesla's most striking experiments was the creation of artificial lightning. With his giant coil, Tesla produced electrical arcs that stretched up to 100 feet long, lighting up the night sky with brilliant displays of power. These experiments were not just for show. They were practical tests of his theories on wireless electricity. But Tesla's work in Colorado Springs was not without its challenges. The sheer power of his experiments often caused disruptions in the local area, shorting out the power and affecting telegraph lines. His laboratory was a place of intense energy and unpredictable outcomes, a testament to the uncharted territory Tesla was exploring. Despite these obstacles, Tesla achieved significant breakthroughs in Colorado Springs. He developed a deeper understanding of the Earth's electrical charge and its potential for transmitting energy. Tesla's experiments demonstrated that wireless transmission of electricity was possible, at least on a theoretical level. He envisioned a future where energy could be harnessed and distributed globally, freeing society from the limitations of traditional power grids. However, Tesla's time in Colorado Springs also highlighted the practical difficulties of turning his vision into reality. Transmitting electricity wirelessly over long distances posed significant technical and financial challenges. The equipment needed was massive and expensive, and the efficiency of transmission was still a question. Yet, Tesla's work in Colorado Springs was a crucial step forward in the quest for wireless electricity. It laid the groundwork for future innovations and inspired generations of scientists and engineers to continue exploring the possibilities of wireless energy. The Colorado Springs experiments were a testament to Tesla's genius and his unwavering commitment to his ideals. He was a man ahead of his time, dreaming of a world transformed by the free and unlimited distribution of electricity. Though his vision of wireless power on a global scale remains unfulfilled, Tesla's work in Colorado Springs stands as a bold experiment in the possibilities of electrical science. As Tesla packed up his laboratory in Colorado Springs and prepared to return to the East, he knew that his experiments had only scratched the surface of what was possible. He was leaving behind a place of discovery and mystery, a chapter in his life where he had dared to dream big and challenge the unknown. The legacy of Tesla's time in Colorado Springs is a reminder of the power of curiosity and the importance of pursuing one's visions, no matter how ambitious or unreachable they may seem. Tesla's experiments in the wilds of Colorado were more than just tests of electrical theory. They were a beacon of innovation, lighting the way for the future of energy and communication. Though the world was not yet ready for Tesla's grand vision of wireless electricity, his work in Colorado Springs endures as a symbol of human ingenuity and the endless quest for knowledge. It reminds us that the path to discovery is often paved with challenges and setbacks, but the pursuit of a better future is always worth the journey. Chapter 8: The Wardenclyffe Tower. After his groundbreaking experiments in Colorado Springs, Nikola Tesla set his sights on an even more ambitious project, the Wardenclyffe Tower. Tesla imagined a world connected by wireless communication and power, and Wardenclyffe was to be the beacon that would turn this dream into reality. Located in Shoreham, New York, the tower was designed to transmit messages and electricity across the Atlantic to Europe without wires, bridging the gap between continents with invisible energy. The construction of the Wardenclyffe Tower began with great enthusiasm. Tesla oversaw every aspect of the project, from the design of the tower itself to the installation of the complex electrical equipment. The tower was a marvel of engineering, rising 187 feet into the sky, crowned with a large dome made of conductive materials. Beneath the tower, a deep well extended into the earth, designed to help transmit electrical vibrations across vast distances. Tesla's vision for Wardenclyffe was not just about sending messages or electricity. It was about creating a global network that would allow information and power to flow freely around the world. He believed that this technology could connect people in ways they had never imagined, making distance irrelevant and ushering in a new era of communication and understanding. As the construction of the tower progressed, Tesla faced a mounting challenge: funding. The project was enormously expensive, and Tesla had invested much of his own money into it. He relied on investors to provide the additional funds needed to complete Wardenclyffe. But as the project dragged on, their support began to wane. The turning point came when Tesla's main financier, J.P. Morgan, decided to withdraw his support. Morgan had initially been captivated by Tesla's vision, but he grew skeptical of the project's feasibility and concerned about the financial risks. Without Morgan's backing, Tesla struggled to find new investors. The scientific community was also divided, with some praising Tesla's genius and others questioning the practicality of his ideas. Despite these setbacks, Tesla continued to work on Wardenclyffe, pouring his energy and remaining resources into the project. He believed that if he could only demonstrate the tower's capabilities, he would be able to secure the funding needed to complete it. But as time passed, Tesla's financial situation became increasingly dire. He was forced to mortgage the property, and eventually, construction came to a halt. The incomplete Wardenclyffe Tower stood as a symbol of unfulfilled dreams. Tesla's vision of a world connected by wireless energy remained a dream, and the tower itself became a monument to the challenges of turning ground-breaking ideas into reality. In 1917, the tower was dismantled and sold for scrap, a devastating blow to Tesla. The downfall of the Wardenclyffe Tower was a turning point in Tesla's life. It marked the end of his most ambitious project and the beginning of a period of financial and personal struggles. Despite his contributions to science and technology, Tesla was left largely forgotten by the public and the scientific community. Yet, the story of the Wardenclyffe Tower is not just a tale of failure. It is a testament to Tesla's vision and his unshakable belief in the potential of technology to change the world. The tower represented his dream of a future where distance and barriers were overcome by the power of science, a dream that continues to inspire to this day. The legacy of the Wardenclyffe Tower lives on, not as a monument to defeat, but as a reminder of the importance of pursuing one's dreams, no matter how ambitious or unreachable they may seem. Tesla's work laid the groundwork for many of the wireless technologies we take for granted today, from radio to the internet. His vision of a world connected by invisible waves of energy was ahead of its time, but it has become a reality in ways he could never have imagined. The tale of Nikola Tesla and the Wardenclyffe Tower is a lesson in the challenges of innovation and the power of perseverance. It shows that even in the face of setbacks and disbelief, the pursuit of a better future is always worth the effort. Tesla's dream of a connected world may not have been realized in his lifetime, but his spirit of exploration and discovery continues to inspire those who seek to push the boundaries of what is possible. Chapter 9: Visions of the Future. Nikola Tesla was more than an inventor. He was a visionary who saw beyond the limitations of his time. While many focused on the present, Tesla looked to the future, imagining a world transformed by technology. His visions were bold and often dismissed by his contemporaries, yet many of his predictions have since become realities. Tesla's foresight was remarkable. He envisioned a future where information could be transmitted wirelessly across great distances, predicting the invention of the radio, television, and even the internet. He spoke of a world wireless system, a global communication network that would allow people to send messages, share information, and even transmit power without the need for wires. Today, we live in a world where wireless technology connects us in ways Tesla only dreamed of. One of Tesla's most extraordinary visions was for a system of renewable energy. Long before the world recognized the dangers of relying on fossil fuels, Tesla was experimenting with ways to harness the power of nature. He saw the potential of wind, solar, and hydroelectric power to provide clean, sustainable energy. Tesla believed that the Earth itself was a vast reservoir of energy, waiting to be tapped. His research laid the groundwork for the renewable energy technologies that are now seen as crucial to our planet's future. Tesla also foresaw the development of autonomous vehicles and drones. He imagined vehicles that could be operated remotely, without the need for a driver. Tesla's work on remote control and wireless transmission paved the way for the development of drones and the ongoing research into self-driving cars. His vision of transportation was one of efficiency and safety, where technology could reduce the risk of human error. Another area where Tesla's predictions have come to fruition is in the field of robotics. Tesla spoke of creating machines that could perform tasks autonomously, machines that could think and learn. He believed that these mechanical men could do the work of humans, freeing people to pursue more creative and fulfilling endeavors. Today, robots are an integral part of manufacturing, healthcare, and many other industries, just as Tesla imagined. Perhaps one of Tesla's most intriguing visions was that of a connected world, where distance would no longer be a barrier to communication and collaboration. He predicted that one day, people would be able to see and hear each other regardless of where they were in the world. This prediction has been realized through the internet and video conferencing, technologies that have made it possible for people to connect in real time, no matter where they are. Tesla's visions of the future were not limited to technology. He believed in a world where science and innovation could improve the lives of all people, breaking down barriers and bringing humanity closer together. Tesla saw technology as a tool for peace and progress, a means to end conflict and promote understanding. Despite his many contributions to science and technology, Tesla's visions were often met with skepticism during his lifetime. He struggled to find support for his projects, and many of his ideas were left unrealized. Yet, Tesla never lost faith in the potential of human ingenuity and the power of imagination. Today, as we look at the technologies that shape our world, it is clear that Tesla's visions have left a lasting impact. His predictions have become our realities, and his dreams of a better future continue to inspire new generations of inventors and thinkers. The story of Nikola Tesla is a testament to the power of looking beyond the present, of dreaming big and daring to imagine a different world. It reminds us that the future is not set in stone, but is something we can shape with our ideas and actions. Tesla's legacy is not just in the inventions he created, but in the vision of the future he shared with us, a vision that continues to guide us as we navigate the challenges and possibilities of the 21st century. In reflecting on Tesla's visions of the future, we are reminded that innovation is not just about creating new technologies, but about seeing the world in new ways. Tesla's life teaches us the importance of curiosity, perseverance, and, above all, the courage to dream. His story is a beacon of inspiration, showing us that the future belongs to those who are bold enough to imagine it and brave enough to build it. Chapter 10. The Radio Controversy. In the world of invention and discovery, the path to recognition is often fraught with challenges and disputes. Such was the case with the invention of the radio, a groundbreaking technology that would change the way people communicated forever. At the heart of this story are two brilliant minds, Nikola Tesla and Guglielmo Marconi. Both played pivotal roles in the development of radio technology, but their contributions would lead to a controversy that highlighted the complex nature of innovation. Nikola Tesla, with his visionary approach to electricity and wireless transmission, had laid the groundwork for radio technology. He had envisioned a system of wireless communication that could send signals over long distances without the need for wires. Tesla's experiments in the late 19th and early 20th centuries were groundbreaking, demonstrating the potential of electromagnetic waves to carry information through the air. However, Tesla's work on wireless transmission was not conducted in isolation. Across the Atlantic, a young Italian inventor named Guglielmo Marconi was also experimenting with wireless telegraphy. Marconi, inspired by the work of Tesla and others, managed to send a wireless signal over a significant distance. His success brought him international fame and recognition as the inventor of the radio. The news of Marconi's achievements was met with mixed feelings by Tesla. On one hand, Tesla appreciated the advancements in wireless communication, a field to which he had devoted much of his life. On the other hand, he was disappointed that his own contributions to the technology were being overshadowed by Marconi's success. The situation escalated when Marconi was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1909 for his contributions to the development of wireless telegraphy. Tesla felt that this recognition overlooked the foundational work he had done in the field of wireless transmission. He believed that his inventions and theoretical work had laid the groundwork for Marconi's achievements. Despite Tesla's frustration, the world continued to celebrate Marconi's accomplishments. The invention of the radio was heralded as a leap forward in human communication, allowing messages to be sent across vast distances almost instantaneously. The potential of this new technology was immense, opening up possibilities for news broadcasting, maritime communication, and much more. The controversy over the invention of the radio highlights the complex nature of scientific discovery and innovation. It is rarely the case that a single individual is solely responsible for a groundbreaking invention. More often, it is the culmination of years of work by many individuals, each contributing their own insights and discoveries. In the years that followed, Tesla continued to work on his own projects, including his ambitious plans for wireless energy transmission. Although he never received the recognition he felt he deserved for his contributions to radio technology, his work remained influential. Tesla's research into electromagnetic waves and wireless transmission laid the foundation for many future advancements in communication technology. The radio controversy is a reminder of the importance of acknowledging the contributions of all scientists and inventors in the development of new technologies. While Marconi is often credited with the invention of the radio, Tesla's work played a crucial role in making wireless communication a reality. Today, as we benefit from technologies that allow us to communicate instantly across the globe, we owe a debt of gratitude to pioneers like Tesla and Marconi. Their perseverance, ingenuity, and willingness to explore the unknown have given us tools that have transformed society. The story of Tesla and the radio controversy teaches us that, Innovation is not just about individual brilliance, but also about building on the achievements of those who came before us. It is a collaborative endeavor that requires us to recognize and celebrate the contributions of all those who have paved the way for progress. In reflecting on the legacy of Tesla and Marconi, we are reminded of the power of curiosity and the endless possibilities that lie ahead in the world of science and technology. Their story encourages us to continue exploring, inventing, and pushing the boundaries of what is possible, knowing that our efforts today could lead to the breakthroughs of tomorrow. Chapter 11. The Tesla Coil. In the heart of Nikola Tesla's inventive journey, a creation stood out that would forever bear his name and showcase his genius in electrical engineering: the Tesla coil. This remarkable invention not only demonstrated Tesla's deep understanding of electricity, but also opened new pathways in the exploration of wireless technology and electrical lighting. The Tesla coil was not just an invention. It was a testament to Tesla's vision of a world transformed by the power of electricity. The Tesla coil works on a simple yet profound principle, using a transformer to produce high-voltage, low-current, high-frequency, alternating current electricity. Tesla's genius lay in his ability to see beyond the conventional uses of electricity, imagining instead a world where electricity could be transmitted through the air, illuminating homes and powering devices without the need for wires. Tesla's work on the coil began in the late 19th century, during a period of intense experimentation and discovery. He envisioned the Tesla coil as a tool for researching and harnessing the power of electrical resonance circuits. The coil's ability to produce spectacular displays of electrical arcs and lightning-like discharges captured the public's imagination, but for Tesla, these were merely side effects of a much larger vision. One of the most groundbreaking applications Tesla envisioned for his coil was in wireless communication and energy transmission. He believed that, with the Tesla coil, he could send electrical energy through the Earth and the atmosphere, providing free, wireless electricity to any point on the globe. This vision of global wireless energy was revolutionary, promising to change the way people lived, worked, and communicated. Tesla also saw potential for the Tesla coil in the realm of electrical lighting. He experimented with using the coil to power lamps without wires, creating a form of lighting that was more efficient and versatile than anything available at the time. Tesla's experiments with the Tesla coil and wireless lighting were decades ahead of their time, pointing the way toward technologies that would not be fully realized until long after his death. Despite the promise of the Tesla coil, Tesla faced significant challenges in bringing his visions to reality. The technical and financial barriers to creating a global wireless transmission system were immense, and Tesla struggled to find the support he needed to continue his work. Yet, he never lost faith in the potential of his inventions, continuing to experiment and innovate until the end of his life. The legacy of the Tesla coil extends far beyond the laboratory and the spectacular electrical displays it can produce. It symbolizes Tesla's contributions to the field of electrical engineering and his unshakable belief in the potential of electricity to change the world. The coil's principles are still used today in radio technology, medical devices, and entertainment, a testament to Tesla's lasting impact on the world of science and technology. The story of the Tesla coil is a chapter in the larger story of Nikola Tesla's life and work, a narrative of innovation, perseverance, and vision. Tesla's inventions, including the Tesla coil, laid the groundwork for many of the technologies we take for granted today. His work reminds us of the power of imagination and the importance of pursuing one's ideas, even in the face of skepticism and adversity. In reflecting on the Tesla coil and its applications, we are reminded that the path of invention is paved with challenges and uncertainties. Yet, it is also a path of discovery and wonder, where the pursuit of knowledge can lead to breakthroughs that change the world. Nikola Tesla's journey with the Tesla coil teaches us that, with creativity and determination, even the most ambitious visions can become realities. The Tesla coil stands as a symbol of Tesla's genius and a reminder of the endless possibilities of electrical engineering. It inspires us to continue exploring, to push the boundaries of what is known, and to imagine a future transformed by the power of electricity. In the story of the Tesla coil, we find inspiration and a challenge to see beyond the present, to innovate, and to dream of a brighter, electrified future. Chapter 12. Facing Financial Struggles. Nikola Tesla's journey was one of incredible innovation and groundbreaking discoveries, but it was also marked by significant financial struggles. Despite his genius and the transformative potential of his inventions, Tesla often found himself in financial turmoil. This chapter explores the challenges Tesla faced in funding his work and how he persevered through these tough times. Tesla's financial difficulties began to surface after his split with Thomas Edison. While Edison had a knack for turning inventions into profitable ventures, Tesla was driven more by the pursuit of discovery than by the business of invention. This difference in approach would shape Tesla's career, leading him to focus on his work's scientific merit rather than its commercial potential. One of Tesla's most ambitious projects, the Wardenclyffe Tower, became a symbol of his financial woes. Designed to transmit wireless signals across the Atlantic, the project consumed vast amounts of Tesla's resources. Despite his tireless efforts to secure funding, including support from notable financier J.P. Morgan, the project eventually collapsed. The financial burden of Wardenclyffe was a significant setback for Tesla, one from which he would never fully recover. Tesla's financial struggles were compounded by his generous nature and lack of interest in personal wealth. He often waived royalties for his patents and shared his ideas freely, prioritizing the advancement of science over personal gain. This approach won him the admiration of many, but did little to improve his financial situation. Despite these challenges, Tesla continued to work on new inventions, driven by a belief in the potential of his ideas. He lived modestly, pouring any earnings back into his research. Tesla's relentless pursuit of innovation often meant he was willing to endure hardship and sacrifice personal comfort to continue his work. Tesla's financial difficulties reached a critical point in his later years. Without the resources to fund new projects or even maintain his laboratory, he was forced to take on consulting work and other minor jobs. He lived in a series of hotel rooms, his unpaid bills leading to frequent moves. Despite these challenges, Tesla remained dedicated to his work, continuing to experiment and file new patents whenever possible. The story of Tesla's financial struggles is not just a tale of hardship, but also a testament to his perseverance. He faced rejection, bankruptcy, and the collapse of his most cherished projects. Yet he never lost faith in his vision for the future. Tesla's ability to continue working under such circumstances reveals a man deeply committed to his beliefs, undeterred by financial obstacles. Tesla's legacy is not defined by his financial struggles, but rather by the impact of his inventions and his contributions to science. His work laid the groundwork for many modern technologies, including alternating current, radio, and wireless communication. Tesla's perseverance through tough times serves as a reminder of the importance of persistence in the face of adversity. In reflecting on Tesla's financial struggles, we can learn valuable lessons about the nature of innovation and the challenges that often accompany groundbreaking work. Tesla's story encourages us to look beyond immediate gains and to stay true to our visions, even when faced with obstacles. Despite the difficulties he encountered, Tesla's work continues to inspire. His life story is a powerful narrative of creativity, resilience, and unwavering dedication to advancing human knowledge. In the face of financial struggles, Tesla's spirit remained unbroken, a testament to the enduring power of innovation and the human will to overcome adversity. Chapter 13. A Man Out of Time. Nikola Tesla, a pioneer of electrical engineering, often appeared as a figure not wholly belonging to his own time. His visions for the future and groundbreaking inventions positioned him years ahead of his contemporaries, making him a man out of time. As Tesla grew older, the world around him began to change. Yet many of his most ambitious ideas remained unrealized, leaving him in a state of isolation, both personally and professionally. In his later years, Tesla continued to work with the same fervor and dedication that had marked his early career. He was always inventing, always dreaming of new ways to harness the power of electricity for the benefit of humanity. Yet, as the world moved into the 20th century, Tesla's visions began to diverge even further from mainstream science and the interests of the public. Tesla's ideas, which once captivated the imagination of the world, began to seem more like the musings of a bygone era. He spoke of wireless energy transmission, of harnessing the natural energies of the earth, and of creating a global system of communication. These concepts, though revolutionary, were difficult for many to grasp. The scientific community and the public alike were focused on the more immediate technological advances of the day, leaving Tesla's grand visions to linger in the realm of possibility. Despite the growing gap between Tesla's ideas and the scientific trends of the time, he never ceased to believe in the potential of his inventions. He spent his days and nights in his laboratory, working on new experiments and refining his theories. However, without the financial backing and public support he once enjoyed, Tesla found it increasingly difficult to bring his projects to fruition. The perception of Tesla by his peers and the public underwent a transformation during this period. Once hailed as a genius and a prophet of the electrical age, Tesla began to be seen as an eccentric, a relic of the past, whose ideas were out of step with the current state of scientific progress. This shift in perception was painful for Tesla, who had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of humanity. Despite these challenges, Tesla's influence on the world of science and technology remained undeniable. His contributions to the development of alternating current, radio, and numerous other technologies continued to shape the modern world. Yet Tesla himself felt increasingly disconnected from the society that benefited from his work. In his solitude, Tesla remained a visionary. He continued to imagine a future shaped by his technologies, a world where energy was free and accessible to all, where communication barriers were eliminated, and where humanity could achieve new heights of prosperity and understanding. Tesla's vision for the future was not limited by the constraints of his time. He saw possibilities that others could not, making him a true visionary, a man out of time. As Tesla's life drew to a close, he received some recognition for his contributions, but it was a fraction of what he had once hoped to achieve. He passed away alone in a hotel room, his greatest visions still unfulfilled. Yet, in the years following his death, Tesla's legacy began to grow. The world slowly began to recognize the depth of his genius and the breadth of his contributions to science and technology. Today, Nikola Tesla is celebrated as one of the most influential inventors of the modern era. His visions, once considered fantastical, have inspired new generations of scientists and engineers. The technologies he pioneered have become integral to our daily lives, and his ideas about wireless communication and renewable energy are more relevant than ever. Tesla's story is a reminder that the greatest minds are often those that challenge the status quo, envisioning a future far beyond the horizon of their time. While he may have been a man out of time during his life, Tesla's legacy has firmly established him as a visionary whose ideas continue to influence the world. In reflecting on the life of Nikola Tesla, we are reminded of the importance of imagination, perseverance, and the pursuit of knowledge. Tesla's journey teaches us that to change the world, one must sometimes stand apart from it, looking always to the future and the possibilities it holds. Though he faced isolation and misunderstanding, Tesla's unwavering commitment to his vision has made him a timeless figure, a beacon of innovation and progress for the ages. Chapter 14: The Last Years. In the twilight of his life, Nikola Tesla found himself in the vast city of New York, living in a small room at the New Yorker Hotel. These final years were a time of reflection for Tesla, a period marked by solitude but also by an undiminished spark of creativity and an unwavering passion for invention. Despite the grandeur of his earlier achievements, Tesla's later years were shadowed by the weight of unfulfilled dreams and projects that never came to fruition. Tesla's room at the New Yorker Hotel became his sanctuary, a place where he could immerse himself in his work away from the world. It was here that Tesla continued to dream and to invent, filling notebooks with sketches and plans for new inventions. He remained devoted to his vision of a world transformed by electricity, where energy was free and accessible to all. Despite his isolation, Tesla never lost his curiosity and drive. He followed the developments in science and technology with keen interest, always looking for ways to contribute to the field. Tesla continued to experiment, albeit on a smaller scale than in his earlier years, tinkering with new ideas and refining old ones. He was particularly fascinated by the potential of renewable energy sources and continued to explore ways to harness the power of the sun and wind. However, Tesla's final years were not without their challenges. Financial difficulties continued to plague him, as many of his grand projects had consumed considerable resources without yielding profitable returns. Tesla relied on a small pension and the kindness of friends to get by. Despite these hardships, he refused to compromise his principles or sell his patents for quick financial gain. Tesla's relationship with the public and the scientific community was complex during these years. To some, he was a forgotten pioneer, a relic of a past era of invention. To others, he remained a figure of fascination, a brilliant mind whose contributions to science and technology were still being realized. Tesla received occasional visitors, journalists, and admirers who sought to learn from the great inventor. He welcomed these interactions, eager to share his knowledge and insights. Despite his circumstances, Tesla maintained a dignified presence, always impeccably dressed and composed. He spent his days working at his desk, surrounded by papers and models of his inventions. Tesla's mind was as active as ever, filled with ideas for projects he hoped to one day realize. He spoke of inventions that could change the world, of machines that could draw power from the cosmos, and of devices that could promote peace among nations. Tesla's unwavering passion for invention was matched by his love for pigeons, which provided him with companionship in his solitude. He would often be seen in the parks of New York, caring for the birds that he considered his friends. For Tesla, these pigeons were not just pets, they were a connection to the natural world that he so deeply revered. As Tesla's life neared its end, he remained a visionary, a man whose mind was always looking towards the future. His last days were spent in quiet contemplation, reflecting on a lifetime of discovery and dreaming of what was yet to come. Tesla passed away alone in his room at the New Yorker hotel, leaving behind a legacy that would only grow in the years following his death. Tesla's final years, marked by solitude and unfulfilled projects, are a poignant chapter in the story of a remarkable life. They remind us of the cost of genius and the price of pursuing one's dreams. Yet, even in these quiet moments of reflection, Tesla's legacy as an inventor and visionary shines brightly. His contributions to science and technology continue to impact the world, and his spirit of innovation inspires new generations to explore the boundaries of what is possible. In remembering Nikola Tesla's last years, we are reminded of the enduring power of curiosity and the importance of never giving up on our dreams. Tesla's life teaches us that even in the face of adversity, the quest for knowledge and the pursuit of invention can lead to discoveries that change the world. Through his solitude, Tesla exemplifies the journey of a true visionary, forever reaching towards the future, undeterred by the challenges of the present. Chapter 15. The Legacy Lives On. Nikola Tesla's journey through life was a tapestry woven with threads of innovation, challenge, and vision. Though he passed away quietly in a hotel room, the echo of his genius refused to be silenced by the passage of time. Instead, Tesla's legacy began to grow, reaching far beyond the confines of his lifetime, and influencing the course of technology and science in ways he could only have dreamed of. In the years following Tesla's death, the world began to see a resurgence of interest in the man who had once been celebrated as a wizard of electricity. This renewed interest was not just a reflection of nostalgia for the past, but a recognition of the profound impact Tesla's work had on the present and future. Tesla's contributions to the development of alternating current, AC electricity, which had once sparked a fierce battle with Edison, now powered homes, industries, and cities around the globe. The AC system he championed became the standard, proving the foresight of his vision for electrical power distribution. But Tesla's legacy extended far beyond the AC system. His experiments with wireless transmission, his work on the Tesla coil, and his ideas about renewable energy sources prefigured many of the technological advances of the 20th and 21st centuries. Today, wireless technology is an integral part of daily life, from the internet and mobile communication to wireless charging and radio broadcasts. Tesla's dream of harnessing the Earth's natural energies is reflected in the growing emphasis on renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power. The resurgence of interest in Tesla also brought a deeper appreciation for his philosophy and approach to science. Tesla believed in working for the betterment of humanity, envisioning a world where technology could bring people together and improve the quality of life for all. His commitment to invention for the public good rather than personal gain resonated with new generations looking for models of ethical science and technology development. As the digital age dawned, Tesla's visions of a connected world became reality. His ideas about global communication networks and the transmission of information without wires foretold the development of the Internet and the global interconnectedness it brought. In an era defined by rapid technological change and innovation, Tesla's work offered inspiration and a reminder of the power of thinking big and challenging the status quo. The resurgence of interest in Tesla's life and work was not just academic, it permeated popular culture, with Tesla becoming a symbol of innovation and creativity. Films, books, and documentaries explored his life and contributions, while Tesla's name became synonymous with modern technology and forward thinking. The electric car company Tesla Motors, named in his honor, symbolized the alignment of his vision with contemporary efforts to develop sustainable, cutting-edge technology. Tesla's legacy lives on in the institutions and awards that bear his name, in the continued study and application of his inventions, and in the ongoing fascination with his life and work. Science fairs and inventors' competitions encourage young people to follow in his footsteps, exploring new ideas and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. In remembering Nikola Tesla, we are reminded of the enduring impact one individual can have on the world. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of vision, and the role of imagination in shaping the future. Tesla's life teaches us that innovation is not just about creating new technologies, but about seeing the world in new ways and daring to dream of a better tomorrow. As we look to the future, Tesla's legacy serves as both inspiration and challenge. It invites us to continue exploring, inventing, and striving for a world where technology enhances the human experience for all. In the story of Nikola Tesla, we find a beacon of innovation and progress, a reminder that the legacy of a true visionary lives on, shaping the future long after they have gone. Chapter 16: Tesla in Popular Culture. Nikola Tesla, once a secluded genius, has transcended the boundaries of science to become an iconic figure in popular culture. His life and inventions have sparked the imagination of creators and audiences alike, transforming him into a symbol of innovation and the quintessential mad scientist archetype. This chapter delves into the various ways Tesla has been celebrated and depicted in films, literature, and media, showcasing his enduring influence on popular culture. In the realm of cinema, Tesla has been portrayed as a mysterious and enigmatic figure, often at the center of grand narratives about invention and discovery. Movies such as The Prestige depict Tesla as a man ahead of his time, grappling with the implications of his groundbreaking inventions. In these portrayals, Tesla's character embodies the struggle between genius and obscurity, capturing the public's fascination with his lesser-known contributions to science and technology. Literature, too, has embraced Tesla's legacy, with numerous novels and biographies exploring the depths of his mind and the breadth of his innovations. In these pages, Tesla is often depicted as a visionary, battling against the constraints of his era to bring about a new age of electrical power. Through fictionalized accounts and historical narratives, readers gain insight into Tesla's perseverance, his eccentricities, and the brilliance of his work. Tesla's influence extends beyond traditional media into the realm of comics and graphic novels, where he is celebrated as a quintessential inventor and scientist. His persona lends itself well to the superhero genre, where his inventions and ideas fuel stories of conflict and resolution. In these visual narratives, Tesla's legacy is both honored and mythologized, highlighting his status as a pioneer of electrical engineering and renewable energy. The digital age has also played a significant role in popularizing Tesla's legacy. Online forums, blogs, and social media platforms are filled with discussions about Tesla's life and work. Enthusiasts and admirers share quotes, anecdotes, and illustrations inspired by Tesla, further cementing his status as a cultural icon. In this digital realm, Tesla's visions of wireless communication and global connectivity resonate more than ever, connecting him to contemporary audiences fascinated by technology and innovation. Tesla's influence on popular culture is also evident in music, where bands and musicians have drawn inspiration from his life and inventions. Songs and albums bear his name, exploring themes of discovery, isolation, and the pursuit of knowledge. These musical tributes reflect the wide-ranging impact of Tesla's work, demonstrating how his legacy continues to inspire artists across genres. Educational platforms and science programs frequently feature Tesla's contributions to electrical engineering and physics, aiming to inspire a new generation of scientists and inventors. Through documentaries and educational content, Tesla's story is told with a focus on his inventions, his challenges, and his vision for the future. These portrayals serve to educate and motivate, highlighting Tesla's enduring relevance in the fields of science and technology. Tesla's presence in popular culture is a testament to his lasting impact on the world. Through films, literature, media, and more, his life and work continue to inspire and intrigue. Tesla is celebrated not only as a brilliant inventor, but also as a symbol of creativity, perseverance, and the endless pursuit of knowledge. In exploring Tesla's portrayal in popular culture, we are reminded of the power of storytelling to keep the legacy of historical figures alive. Tesla's journey from obscurity to cultural icon illustrates how the contributions of one individual can resonate across time, inspiring countless others to dream, explore, and invent. As we look to the future, Tesla's presence in popular culture serves as a beacon of innovation, urging us to imagine the possibilities that lie ahead. Chapter 17. The Future, Inspired by Tesla. As we reach the end of our journey through the life and legacy of Nikola Tesla, we stand on the brink of a future that continues to be shaped by his vision and innovations. Tesla's work laid the foundations for many of the technologies we take for granted today, and his dreams of a world powered by renewable energy and connected through wireless communication are closer to reality than ever before. This final chapter looks forward to the inventions and innovations inspired by Tesla, inviting us to imagine a future where his visions are fully realized. Tesla dreamed of a world where electricity was free and accessible to everyone, a world without the constraints of wires and cables. Today, scientists and engineers are working on wireless power transmission, developing technologies that could one day power our homes, cars, and devices without the need for physical connections. Imagine a city where electric cars are charged as they drive, where your phone charges in your pocket without ever needing to be plugged in. This is the future inspired by Tesla's vision of wireless energy. Renewable energy was another of Tesla's passions. He recognized the limitations and environmental impact of relying on fossil fuels and saw the potential of harnessing the power of the sun, wind, and water. Today, the move towards renewable energy sources is gaining momentum, with solar panels and wind turbines becoming a common sight. Researchers are exploring new ways to improve the efficiency and storage of renewable energy, inspired by Tesla's belief in the Earth's natural power. We can imagine a world where clean, sustainable energy powers our cities, reducing our impact on the planet and creating a healthier environment for future generations. Tesla's fascination with the Earth's natural phenomena also led him to explore ideas that seemed like science fiction in his time, such as earthquake machines and weather control. While these specific inventions remain within the realm of imagination, they inspire today's scientists to explore the boundaries of what is possible. Research into geoengineering and climate control seeks to understand how we might mitigate the effects of climate change, a challenge that Tesla would have approached with enthusiasm and ingenuity. Tesla's legacy also lives on in the field of robotics and artificial intelligence, AI. He envisioned a future where mechanical devices could perform labor, freeing humanity to pursue more creative and intellectual endeavors. Today, robots and AI systems are becoming increasingly sophisticated, capable of tasks ranging from manufacturing to providing companionship. As we develop these technologies, we are guided by Tesla's vision of creating machines that serve humanity, enhancing our lives and opening up new possibilities for the future. The spirit of innovation that defined Tesla's life is more important than ever in today's rapidly changing world. We face challenges that Tesla could scarcely have imagined, from climate change to the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. Yet Tesla's work reminds us that with creativity, perseverance, and a commitment to the greater good, there are no limits to what we can achieve. As we look to the future, we are inspired by Tesla's vision of a world transformed by technology. We are challenged to think big, to dream of inventions that can change the world, and to work tirelessly to make those dreams a reality. Tesla's legacy is not just in the inventions he created, but in the way he inspired us to imagine and innovate. In concluding this journey through Tesla's life and work, we are left with a sense of wonder at the power of human creativity and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Tesla's story is a testament to the impact one individual can have on the world, and his vision for the future continues to inspire new generations of inventors, scientists, and dreamers. Let us carry forward the spirit of Nikola Tesla, embracing innovation, facing the challenges of our time with courage, and working together to build a future that would make him proud. In the words of Tesla himself, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." As we move into that future, let us honor Tesla's legacy by continuing to push the boundaries of what is possible, inspired by his life and guided by his vision.